Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 39 of the Wizard101 full game walkthrough series. Yeah, last time we finished Kensington Park in a cowardly fashion, I will admit. And my punishment for that is that we're 37 on episode 39. Our streak of keeping it a level an episode ended. But hopefully we can get it back today because we are close to leveling. I'm hoping today we're definitely going to be able to finish Newgate Prison. No problem. If we can also do Knight's Court pretty quickly, like within like 30 minutes, I say I might do Katzenstein's Lab and just finish the entirety of Scotland Yard. But let's talk to Watson and keep things moving and see if that's possible.
Thank goodness you've come. The O'Learys are attacking. The O'Leary gang has attacked across the city. I haven't seen it like this since the war. They're up to something terrible, I fear. I must warn you, the gang intends to free Meowiarty, a most clever and dangerous thief. His freedom spells disaster for the whole city. An old injury prevents me from getting back in the thick of it, but a wizard like you could make the difference. Speak with Officer Ness inside Newgate Prison at once.
Yeah, for sure. I'll mark here. I think this should be a pretty quick area. I think there's only one quest, so I'm not too worried about it. Start to Officer Ness.
Indeed. Watson thought rightly to send you, what with Newgate Prison under attack and all of that business. What a day. Bless me, but we need your services quite a bit. That bloke Malistaire has been summoning the undead to fight. I'm right glad Watson sent you. Malistaire aims to use the undead to free Meowiarty. Better reach Meowiarty's cell at the top of the second tower before it is too late.
For sure. So yeah, this is pretty much just walking an entire street. The movie. There's really not much going on the street aside from the side quest side of things. But I've been having fun questing through Marleybone. I'm honestly not usually the biggest fan of Marleybone, but when you're kind of questing through it in a day, it's honestly not that bad. You get through it pretty quickly compared to Crocotopia. The areas are kind of similar, but then you get spots like this, which is pretty unique. Okay, let's just sell up here. Make sure we don't get pulled. I have been yet to be pulled in Marleybone, and I want to keep it that way. Where's the cell at? Is it up here? I mean, here's your problem. They're wide open. And this.
Oi! Meowiarty's getting away!
I wonder how. I mean... Let me grab this cat. I'll help you with your giant jailbreak later. Let me get this cat real quick.
I seen him. Meowiarty's hot-footed across the rooftops to the right. After him.
It was a good chase thing for me to do right now.
You wanted to catch me. You'll find I'm more than common street rabble. I have friends in powerful places. A shame you'll never meet them.
Wallace?
I heard Meowiarty running across those rooftops. Talking to someone he was. Hurry and catch him.
I mean, yeah, I know he was. Can y'all not run? Is there not a physical fitness test y'all have to do as police officers? Like, you guys can't run after this dude? Like, is he running? Is he flying? Like, what's the dealio?
We can't lose him. Try to stop him before he gets away. You've got him on the run. Follow him up this way. If he doubles back, I've got him.
If you say so. You don't look like you're in the best shape, my guy. I do have to say so myself, and I will say it myself, honestly.
I see you didn't take to my soldier. Then let me introduce you to my good friend.
Yeah, I think back in the day, you used to have to fight a bunch of different enemies while you were walking to see him. But, Dorset?
I can't believe my blooming eyes. Did you see that? He summoned undead, he did. He must have had help. Of the magical sort. The sort you can handle a sight better than we. There's an O'Leary hideout down the street. We haven't let on we know about it. Look for Meowiarty there before he moves someplace we don't know about.
Alright, might as well. I think this is a boss fight coming up, but I don't think it's too bad of one. How much XP do we get? Only 1,000 for this quest, and I think we have to fight 2 bosses. Alright, is over here. Scrap iron, but some mistwood I'll always grab. And let's switch over to our boss deck, which really doesn't need any changes. Pretty solid.
You'll never catch Meowiarty.
Ooh. Saved myself a second there. Alright, what's Gibson dealing with? 800 health. They really reduced the boss's health for this world. But again, another fire boss. Like, I just want to fight something a little different. Like, we may not even need to feint. We'll feint him. Probably one blade, and we should be good to go, because I think the minion's got 4 or 525. And provided we get lucky, we should do that much damage. Okay. What are we dealing with now? I think I'll just Elemental Blade, which is fine. You know, I'd prefer the other blades, but Elemental Blade's still a blade, can't complain. Banshee's okay. I mean, I'm not really too worried. We're pretty good on health. What's this gonna be? The Deathblade? It was a Deathblade. Okay. Yeah, they can't really do a whole lot to us. So, 575 actually. So I'm gonna actually Blade just to make sure we kill the minion in one hit as well. If he had 525, I would have risked it. But 75, we've definitely got to be on the high end. Okay. Also, when it says 40% power pip chance, I feel like we get it's a lot higher than it normally is. Because I don't know, I think I have lower pip chance than on my level 180 character than I do on this guy. That was a lot of damage.
Have mercy on me. I got 3 little ones at home. Meowiarty just left, I'm telling you. You can still catch him. He said something about the old warehouse.
Well, I hope we can catch him. I, for one, would like to catch him. Alright. Old warehouse. Should be able to find it. I mean, I wish they would give us...
My. You don't give up, do you? You need to learn when you can't win. Allow me to teach you why.
Ooh. See, they got rid of those enemies. Interesting.
Go on, then. I saw him run inside the North Clock Tower. Capture him.
Will do. I think we still set up for a boss. This is a death boss for sure. I believe this is just the, what is it called? We have to fight this guy again. What's his name? We're about to see it, so...
I grow weary of this game you insist on playing.
Agony
I'm out of
Race,
patience, but you're out of constables. Even if you survive, you won't be able to follow me. Cheerio.
Alright, I'll have to remember to grab that book on the way out. Agony? Agony, where are you? Okay, what are we dealing with here? 1280's not too shabby. We'll just feint him right off the bat. They're 2 death guys, so I think the worst they can do is still weakness us. They may have their own plague. I don't know if death has plague at this point in the game. Or if the enemies get it. But we should be fine. Just the usual suspects of spells. Probably 2 blades should be good enough to kill the minion. And as the boss as well, potentially. You gonna ghoul, or... I really wish they would use their drain spells more often, but I feel like early level death enemies, you don't really see them using ghoul or vampire or anything like that. It's just Dark Sprite and Banshee. Whew. Alright, let's blade again. I think 2 blades and a feint should do 1200 damage. It should be enough to kill. Alright, Meteor Strike. Also, these clock towers are never moving. I feel like that's a problem. 1300, just enough. Perfect. Alright, first let's get this, and then I'll go back to Watson.
This volume is entitled The Golden Age. The rebirth had an impact on more than science. The kingdom itself would change, starting with Queen Ellen. Matters turned sour when a popular printer ended up in prison because he spoke out against the government. A revolt seemed likely. However, Queen Ellen released him and formed a parliament. Thus, Queen Ellen's reign is remembered as the Golden Age.
Alright, back to Watson. I used to know a lot about the... let me talk to Watson, we'll continue.
Are you quite certain you saw Meowiarty with Malice there? By Jove, you've uncovered the power behind the O'Leary's gang. Finding Meowiarty will require footwork, but all of our detectives are tied up on other cases. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Jacques the Scratcher is ravaging Knight's Court, terrorizing the general public. You should speak to Sergeant Steeg there and offer your assistance.
I think this is interesting that we're kind of just like, oh man, well, we can't really focus on this guy. Could you actually help us out so we can focus on this guy? We have so many other cases. Where's the... there he is. Okay. But anyway, I used to know a lot about monarchs, but I kind of just haven't really looked at it over the years, so I don't really know much about who Ellen is supposed to be.
He's a good one, that Watson. Much obliged you could help us, Jacques the Scratcher. We're sorely strapped when it comes to manpower. We've been scratching our heads over him for quite some time. No pun intended, of course. Jacques the Scratcher's at it again, scratching fair maidens. My boys and I are baffled as to his whereabouts. But perhaps a young wizard like you can crack the case. I fear that Lady Miltop may have been attacked. Find out if she's all right.
Do that. Mark right here.
Help! I'm being scratched!
My heavens, that's Lady Miltop. She's in danger. You must save her. Defeat Jacques before he strikes again. I'll round up my boys for backup. Good luck.
Thank goodness you're here. It was horrible. I was just attacked by a brute of a cat. He ran into this clock tower right here. Please bring him to justice before he scratches again.
This is definitely a lot nicer than the Jack the Ripper that they're ripping off. You know, he's just scratching them and then he's scooting. Just scratching and fleeing the scene. Like, what a loser.
Prepare to be scratched out of existence, wizard.
Ooh. Why is he going after ladies? That's weird, man. You're a weird dude. Okay, let us... You only got 880. Let's Fireblade. I may not even need to use a feint. Does minion also eyes? No. Yeah, I hate... The balanced minions are the ones that annoy me the most because of that. And they have shields. Okay, let's Fireblade. I really like this helmet. It's kind of goofy looking. Alright, what's the health on the brute? 525, okay. Let's feint. We should still be able to kill the minion even with the weakness. But I just want to make sure we can kill the boss. So he's probably going to hit us with a snowman or something. Ooh. Okay. I was curious what he was going to do with his 3 pips. I was like, wait, what are you going to do? Alright, this should still kill. Sorry for sniffling. Oh, this hasn't rained here in like a month. And my allergies with this pollen has been terrible. Alright, nice.
It won't be so easy next time. I'm not finished with you yet.
Jacques the Scratcher staggers off and hisses.
We need to normalize hissing. I feel like people don't hiss anymore. Or at all. I think it's a very good tactic to confuse your enemy, you know? Stieg?
Jacques the Scratcher escaped? Goodness, not again. But don't despair, we'll track him down soon enough. If it weren't for his clever disguises, we'd have caught him long ago. My boys are occupied with reports of deadly scratchings. No doubt the work of Jacques the Scratcher and his ruffians. See what you can do to dispose of these deadly scratchers.
Oh, we're level 38, so we get access to that spell quest, which we can't do right yet. So there's a mark here, a teleporter, right? Somewhere? Ah, right here. Let's go to the hub and get to these deadly scratchers. It's just the deadly ones, right? Which I think are different. Maybe they're shrewd ones. Deadly scratchers right here. Let's switch back to our main deck. And go after these scratchers. Fireblade. Uh, 575. Let's do another Fireblade. These guys are annoying. These are probably my least favorite enemies to fight. Because these ones will use the Elemental Shield. Some of the other ones won't really, but these ones will. Meteor Strike, and hopefully they don't do anything. Don't you dare. I know you're thinking about it. You jerk. At least one of them's dead. How much damage did we do to the first guy? Because they didn't weakness me, which is good. 394 is okay. We have 2 pips. If we got... Okay, yeah, Sunbird. So even if he... Okay, yeah. If he still would have shielded, we probably might have killed. But, oh man. Unfortunate. Still Sunbird. So how are we doing through Marleybone now? We're over 50% through. We're at 55% through all of Marleybone. There's probably, like, Knight's Court is probably one of the longer areas in this game. Or not the game, but in Marleybone. Okay, so that was 2 of 3. And they spawned really fast, which is good. I'm gonna grab these health wisps over here. I know we'll have to fight these guys again for some side quests, so yippee for that. There's a lot of... I know there's a lot of side quests in Knight's Court. Let me see exactly how many there are. Yeah, there's 4 different side quest lines that are in Knight's Court. I think the way I'm going to divide it up for once we wrap up this area is I'm going to do the side quest for Scotland Yard. And then I'm going to do the side quest for... Oh, it's Fireblade. Then I'm going to do the side quest for Newgate Prison. Potentially also Knight's Court. And then we'll do the Abigail Doolittle ones. That should be only 2 to 3 episodes of side quest left for Marleybone. Okay, please do not use your shield or a weakness as I attempt to hit you. That would be preferred. Okay, you're hitting me with Evil Snowman, which is fine. It always makes you feel good when you're trying to predict what spell they're going to hit you with and you get it right. You're just like, I play this game. I know what I'm doing. Oh, good, he passed. Can we hit? Even better. Okay, back to Stieg, or Stag, or whatever his name's supposed to be.
Brilliant. Our reports of scratchings have lessened considerably.
Yeah, because I killed 3 of them.
My thanks to you, young wizard. I'm truly impressed. Now that the deadly scratchings have lessened, let's look to the case. I see Lady Dalton reported an incident last night. Talk to her. See what she knows about Jacques the Scratcher.
I mean, she reported an incident. She probably knows something. Alright, where is Catherine Dalton? Oh, Amy Brooks' place. I remember Amy Brooks. She has a very annoying side quest. That's probably the part I like the least. Like, I mean, you've probably seen in the side quest episodes, they're really not that fun for Marleybone. Moose shoes are really fun because you really don't have to travel anywhere. You just kind of stay in the area, which is nice. So I'm looking forward to those ones.
Why, thank you, dear, for calling on me. I appreciate the concern. My encounter with Jacques the Scratcher was such a horrid experience. All I recall is that he carried a black bag.
I mean, that's enough. Probably not a lot of black bags out there.
Excellent work, young wizard. Our first clue. We've yet to locate Jacques the Scratcher. We need more clues. Lady Brooks reported a scratching not too long ago. She's standing nearby. Go talk to the young lady and ask her what she remembers.
Amy Brooks, where are you? I'm guessing at your place. That would make sense. Right. Amy Brooks' place. Amy Brooks.
I came home one night and Jacques the Scratcher attacked me. I've been scared to go back ever since. Please, young wizard, do what you can to stop these awful scratchings. I want you to ask the constables to come and make sure my place is safe. I loaned Catherine my new spring hat, and I'm going to need it for the policeman's ball. I'm scared to wander the streets these days.
I did not mean to grab
Would you
that.
mind fetching it for
Oh
me?
well. I'll make sure to go through that again when we're doing the side quest episode. But that's very annoying. I'm just so used to having multiple lines in dialogue.
Hello again. Say, you seem pretty adept with solving matters. I'm in charge of the Knight's Court Neighborhood Patrol. I hope you can help us out. We've had an increase of home break-ins due to the scratchers.
Abandon the quest?
People are fearful within their own homes. To help
Oh well. We made our bed.
Oh dear, how terrible. Jacques and his ruffians are more active than I expected. Thanks, young wizard. Your input's been invaluable. My boys and I are still dealing with that prison break. We haven't the time to follow up with Lady Brooks's request. Can you comfort her by searching her place and making sure it's safe? Mind you, her place is in a clock tower, so you can't miss it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and she's also right outside of her place, so I can't miss that. Imagine living in a clock tower. That's a pretty good location to be at. I'm so annoyed that I grabbed her quest, but it's fine. It's whatever. Her quests are pretty easy. They're just kind of annoying because just talking to people.
Get them scratchers.
I have to defeat him? Okay. Got a Scrounger with him, which is potentially worrisome combo. We're gonna Fireblade. Is he gonna shield right off the bat? Wow, okay. I think we're gonna blade like normal still. The one issue I have with the life guy is because of the 3 pips, he probably can still use the, whatchamacallit, the spirit armor, which could be nerve-wracking. We're gonna blade again, and we're gonna hope this life guy hits me. I think he's about to hit me. Yay, he hit me. That worked out. Whew. Okay, Meteor Strike. Imp or something? Okay, cool. They do like using traps a lot, which makes sense since they have the damage of traps. Okay, main guy's dead. And you're pretty low, so we could probably just Sunbird you and you're good. Are you gonna heal? No, okay. That's fine too. Oh man, we can never hit with a Sunbird, can we? Okay, should be good to go.
Sacre bleu, we have been discovered. The master told us we cannot be found. It seems we must be sure you will tell no one about us, wizard.
You find a crumpled glove with the initials XX on the floor.
Okay, back to Stieg.
A glove with the initials XX. Oh, your sleuthing skills are astounding. This may be the evidence we need to crack the case. We're puzzled as to the meaning of all these clues. Old Crankinop could solve it, but he's off duty now. He's a regular at Mr. Bert's Bones and Biscuits in Regent Square. Find him there and see if he's willing to help.
Yeah, for sure. To Regent Square. Crankinop. I also noticed this guy doesn't really talk a lot in his dialogue boxes, which I think is kind of interesting. Like, he's only 1 line or 2 line max. Oh, crap. Closing it down, I guess?
Ah, Stig sent you. An old copper like me could use some excitement. Glove with XX. Knight's Court. And a black bag. Exactly. He must be a doctor with initials XX who lives in Knight's Court.
Wow. Real detective right there. I mean, I feel like most people could have figured it out. That might be his name.
That Crankinop, he's got it. Dr. Xavier Zandros lives in the Knight's Tower. That's near Knight's Court. Great work, young wizard. We'll be sure to investigate this doctor. We've checked all the clues and they all add up. Dr. Xavier Zandros is Jacques the Scratcher. He's up ahead in Knight's Tower. You've proved your mettle. Hurry there and defeat him before he menaces another lady.
Yeah, of course. I think we just need to go to the teleport. Well, let me get this health real quick. Because he is going to have a little bit more health than the first time we fought him, so need to be prepared for that. Let's go to the tower. Oh, I can get this cat as well.
You again? Can't believe you found me. Doesn't matter, you'll soon be my next victim.
Okay. Oh, go to my boss deck. Perfect. So good at this game. Yeah, 1400. Alright, let's feint you. Ooh, this is not a good combo of enemies because they are going to shield like crazy. We just need to... Oh, please don't. That's unfortunate. If you shield, I am fleeing. Alright, well. I mean, I'm a man of my word. That's just... I need a better start than that. I'm not dealing with the double shields. That's crazy. If I could start, that'd be great. But man, I'm not dealing with 2 -50s. There's no need to be that aggressive towards me. I literally just bladed. That's all I was doing, man. And he's over here pulling every stop he can. Grab the scrap iron too. Some more mana. Alright, that should be enough. Let's go. Alright, round 2. Please be nicer to me. I've done nothing to you. Okay, he still starts. Let's feint anyway. Yeah, I don't care if you shield him. That's fine. Yeah, if you wanted to double shield yourself up, that's okay. I don't really care. Just don't do that to the boss. Because I can just wand hit this guy right now if I have one pulled up. Yeah, so let's just do that right now. Are you gonna shield yourself again? Okay, that's fine. I swear. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna do a lot of damage to me if he has a ice shark. Okay, let us blade. Damn, they didn't use any of their pips. We still have not taken any damage to this fight. But that is definitely going to change this round. Alright, we're going to Fire Blade. What are you going to do to me? Nothing. What are you going to do to me? Something. Okay, I think we just go for it, because I need to get rid of this minion so that way he doesn't shield him anymore. And we might be able to kill the boss. That's fine. Okay. If all goes well, this should kill both. Okay, now all went well, so... Okay. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Let's get this book before I forget.
This volume is entitled The Spiral. While many great scientific discoveries occurred after the Golden Age, it would be a forgotten area of research that would change Marleybone forever. Harold Digmore studied ancient myths for Parliament. One evening, he spoke a line of ancient text and suddenly found himself in Wizard City. The discovery of the spiral, and of power, has inspired new scientific inventions, as well as the exploration of other worlds and our ancient past.
Interesting. I was just gonna put me back in Regent Square. Yeah, whatever. Go back to Stieg.
You defeated Jacques the Scratcher? My, you're an accomplished detective. We could use a wizard like you on our force. We couldn't have gotten Jacques the Scratcher without you. Let Watson know how you finish off Jacques the Scratcher. He'll be waiting for you on the Scotland Yard roof.
See what I mean, though? He just kind of talked short and, like, one sentences at a time. Alright, that was Knight's Court. Just gonna talk to Watson.
Good to know our fair ladies need not fear Jacques the Scratcher anymore. With the Jacques the Scratcher case solved, thanks to you, our detectives have uncovered the scientist behind these metal men. Meet me in Dr. Katzenstein's lab. Perhaps we'll find out more about the clockworks and their connection to Meowiarty.
Nice. Alright. I know I said I might do all of them together. That actually took a good amount of time to do both Newgate Prison and Knight's Court, so I think I'm going to do Katzenstein's lab next episode. I don't know how long that dungeon's going to be, but if it's short, I might also do the counterweights, because we are pretty much right towards the end of Marleybone when it comes to the story. But yeah, next time we'll do Katzenstein's lab and potentially the counterweights over here as we get closer to Big Ben. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. A lot of progress was made. We are close to level 40. I may also get my spell next episode as well. I'll kind of think about that and see what I need to do for that. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.